mafunzo pole. Pole vijana, pole mafunzo. Hata kazi iliyotutumwa Uganda tutamaliza kazi. Pole vijana, pole mafunzo. Asante sana.
Members of Uganda Farm and Agro-Based Workers Union have been advised to invest in agro-farming to fight food insecurity and increased poverty at the household level. Workers Member of Parliament Byakatonda said agricultural growth is a key in helping the country progress towards middle-income status and achieve the second sustainable development goal of ending hunger and all forms of malnutrition by 2030.
There should be avant-garde in the past development model to ensure that, because the farmers under the past development model, as the president's perception is to ensure that at least they commercialize agriculture other than working for the stomach, which he popularly calls the kolerakida. So this is going to be very good. And I've told them there should be people who should take on supplies. They should be able to raise seedlings. They should be able to guide people on fish farming, so that at least Uganda becomes an export destination for a number of things. So Uganda Farm and Agro-Based Union is one of those unions that I envy because of their technical expertise. So we are optimistic that one, we can engage and meet the government so that we can use this expertise. They should not only remain at their desks as civil servants, but they should raise production units like tree nurseries. They should be able to guide people on fish farming. They should be able to generally enforce standards so that at least we raise the threshold of production, such that Uganda becomes an export destination. So this is so good, and I've liked it myself.
Dr. Byakatonda was addressing the National Executive Committee members of Uganda Farm and Agro-Based Workers Union during a capacity building workshop at their head office in Mpererwe Kampala. He urged the union leadership to encourage members with potential to venture into agroforestry, which is the main face of Uganda's goal to reduce carbon emissions.
Uganda is basically coming up with a number of programs, and under the Ministry of Agriculture, there are over 15 enterprises. So cashew nuts is one of them, the priority crops, because on the export market, it fetches a lot of money. And we need really Ugandans to take on seriously the issue of cashew nuts. The other one is avocado. Neighboring countries like Tanzania are reaping a lot of money in cashew avocado. Their volume of sales is over $400 million US. So, and Uganda has very fertile soils and can do better. So we need really this union where with the technical people in agriculture, technical people in animal husbandry, in fish farming, to ensure that they come together and guide the farmers. Most of the members are highly trained, people with PhDs in agriculture, masters and and with various experiences in agriculture. So when we use this, then we can actually commercialize agriculture very easily and within a short time. And the country, the GDP of the country will actually rise. Yeah. Then the other one is that I've also urged them to look for development partners. For example, currently government is trying to engage Tree Global. Tree Global is a partner, a global company, which is in most of the African countries, and is coming to Uganda. They will be meeting government officials very soon to ensure that they also manage this and they come into Uganda. What they do, they are bringing a lot of money, for example, up to $600 million into this. They want to develop infrastructure, and they are talking of what they call nursery factories, so that the quality of seedlings is good, the prices are low, and they are readily available. So this, when this union is involved, engaged, they have the skills, they can also be part of the useful component and help in this aspect. Because climate change is a key factor which the government of Uganda is taking seriously, and it has ratified a number of protocols.
The General Secretary, Uganda Farm and Agro-Based Workers Union, Nelson Wafana, said the training was aimed at building and developing the capacity of the union members on agricultural income-generating opportunities.
Our main purpose for this meeting, one, is to enhance our cooperation. We know we are here for the workers, purpose and workers' cause. So we are looking forward to make sure that we strengthen fighting for the workers' rights across the country, but also we are looking at the economic empowerment. That's why we have come up with a number of projects which we have been discussing to see how workers can benefit from that. We are grateful that Honorable Dr. Byakatonda was able to be part of the meeting and the number of activities which are agriculture related because of the scarcity of food in the country, and people cannot survive without food, both local and international. So he wants us to come up with a number of projects, and he has offered us land as a starting point and also some resources to take off with these projects.
The national chairperson, Uganda Farm and Agro-Based Workers Union, Olive Gidudu, said the union is mandated to empower its members in entrepreneurship, employability, and leadership skills development through capacity building.
We are going to work out various strategies on how we are going to move as a union, and also seeing how best we can move, because it has been long and we have been having various challenges, especially the COVID-19 pandemic. This is another way of saying we need to come together and continue our normal business as a union, because we have been living in the new normal. So the reason why we have been here is, as a national executive committee, we come together and then we share ideas and then we plan together and have a way forward as a union.
The union members were optimistic that the capacity building program will go a long way in helping them have a sense of direction, to set clear priority areas of focus to enable them widen the farm revenue.
But I can assure you we have potential to build something better than Wazaliano. And every member, so that we're all economically empowered.
The Chairman General, Central Organization of Free Trade Unions, John Okecho, pledged the Centre's total commitment to support the union towards the implementation of its strategic direction of empowering members by organizing farmers' exchange and benchmarking visits.
Can a car move without a tire? Can a car move without an engine? So value the position you are in. Whether you are a tire that is being disturbed by our fatherlords, you must persevere and say, let me work with the engine.
Yeah.